The threat of days-long power outages is a new one to many in the Bay Area. KPIX 5's John Ramos is in Contra Costa County, where people are now wondering what will happen when the power goes out and stays out.
So what's that first day without power going to be like? It turns out I didn't have to wait long to find out. Okay, so this is ironic, but just as I was getting my story assignment about a day without power, the power in my home went off. So it looks like I'm about to experience what a lot of people in the Bay Area may be experiencing in the next 24 hours. Of course, the lights were not working and there was no way to cook. I'll make sure the barbecue has plenty of propane. But there were less obvious things as well. Breakfast scraps put down the sink were clogging it up since the disposal wasn't working. And they say it's important to know how to get your car out of the garage when the electric opener isn't operating. So I'm going to give this a try. You pull the handle here, which disengages the actual opener, and then you push on it, and it should come up. That actually worked. Out on the streets, people were preparing. The gas stations were doing brisk business. And Rosa Davis arrived at the ATM to pick up some cash, since credit cards may not be working. But having cash may not mean much at places like Hala Sushi in Alamo. Owner Ken Ma says 12 hours without a working freezer and his seafood will be lost. How worried are you about this?
Yeah, we are very worried, but I just heard the report from this morning. What can I do? I cannot do anything now.
Back at home, my cordless landline phone won't be much help because its receiver needs power and service comes from my internet provider. But CNET senior reporter Shara Tibkin says priority will be given to keep cell towers operating.
You're going to be wanting to use your phone, so you're going to want to have that charged up. There's power banks you can buy, like external battery chargers that you can buy really cheaply.
And then there are problems of a more personal nature. I don't actually know what I'm going to do if there's a prolonged power failure because, you see, like a lot of people, I have sleep apnea, which means I have to wear a mask like this at night to keep my air passages open. So if we have a couple of days of no power, I'm not sure what kind of condition I'm going to be in. The power to my house came back on after about an hour and a half, but it was really a good thing that it happened. A lot of people here are starting to take preparations much more seriously now that the threat feels so much more real. In Contra Costa County, John Ramos, KPIX 5.